Knowledge of Russian language will actually help you in your search and in your further communication with a Ukrainian girl. When you speak Russian, you understand the way how local people think and you understand the culture a lot. It's a respect to our culture, it's a respect to your future woman when you learn her language. So most of the women, they will be flattered that you speak your native language and you do your best to become closer to her. Hi my dear subscribers, here I am again with a new topic that actually came from my clients. I noticed recently that almost all the clients who are applying to us lately, about 80% I believe, they are already studying Russian. So I thought, why shouldn't I make a video on this topic, because knowledge of Russian language will actually help you in your search and in your further communication with a Ukrainian girl. First of all, I want to pay your attention that studying any languages, it develops your mind, your brain, and it's well-known opinion, knowledge, that when we learn something new, especially language, we have new nerve connections in our brain, and it allows us to stay younger for a long time, at least mentally. So it's one, I think, that very serious reason. But when it comes to girls, to relationships with the Ukrainian girls, it's crucial. Of course, she will speak English to communicate with you, or German, your own language sooner or later. But you know, when you speak Russian or any other language, you understand the way how local people think and you understand the culture a lot. And it's difficult to explain, but when you learn some word constructions, you understand better the mindset of local people, and of course it will be very helpful for you in communication and relationships with the Ukrainian woman. And of course, when you come here for the first date and you are starting to date women, you know, it's a respect to our culture, it's a respect to your future woman when you learn her language. It's a respect to our culture too, and to her personally. And you know, moreover, it sounds very nice, very sweet, very kind when you speak Russian. Of course, you speak with some accent, but it's very cute actually. And most of the women, they will be flattered that you speak your native language and you do your best to become closer to her. And it's a very right step. And really, personally, I respect these men a lot because they find the time during their busy life. Sometimes they are businessmen, sometimes they are working for some company, but at any rate, they find the time, they make the effort, and they do something new, something challenging in their life to become closer to even future women. So if you think about it, don't hesitate and start to learn Russian. It will help you for sure in the future, and it will be useful. And the next part of our video, it's about how you should do it. Again, most of my clients, many of them, they study Russian, or they started to study Russian online. So it can be some courses, they can be paid, they can be for free. Some online applications, so when you have time, when you have a free minute, you can go to this application to make some exercises and to add some new knowledge into your life about the Russian language. But if you want to study it with quality and you need to understand all the issues and nuances of the language, probably you should take personal lessons, or maybe online via Skype. Maybe you can find the teacher, Russian teacher, in your own city. But at any rate, I think it will be more productive and more effective for you. And actually, several years ago, we created the course for our clients, Russian language course. And again, recently I noticed that more and more clients are buying them, and learning Russian language for some reason becomes more actual, or maybe quarantine is influencing. Some people can have a little bit more time and they are doing this. I don't know about the reasons, but there is a fact, and of course such men, they have much more chances for success when they speak our language. And if you think about safety in Ukraine, not being scammed in Ukraine, again, it's one more useful skill to speak Russian language, so that you can understand at least the basics and what the waiters talking about with your lady or something like that. At any rate, it will be useful. So write me please in the comments what you think about it, if you ever studied the Russian, how it was, and if you can speak it already or not. And I will wait for your questions as usually. Please apply, please write. Have a nice evening, have a nice day, and see you in my new next videos and live streams.